friends. We're gonna do a really easy, simple, I hope, summer makeup tutorial. I'm thinking like glowy, natural. This is my first tutorial. This is my first video. So if you see me looking in the viewfinder, yell at me in the comments. I give you permission. Okay, so we're gonna start off with some primer. I'm gonna try something new that I got in my Sephora Play box. It is Tarte Rainforest of the Sea Quench Hydrating Primer Base. I have oily skin, so I don't necessarily need hydration, but I like hydration. I just wanted to try it. Yeah, so I'm using that much. Oh, I can show you my little sample size. It's not focusing. Hold on. Come on. Come on. Oh yes. Oh yes. Also, focus. My lighting is crazy. I literally have a desk lamp with a pillowcase on it to try and kind of diffuse the light. So as somebody who is a theater kid who has taken an actual lighting class, I should do better, and I will do better. But also, like, money. So Urban Decay primer potion. It works for me. I know some people like really hate it. I don't know. I got oily eyelids. I got oily life, and this doesn't crease on me, so we're gonna like let it roll. That's a thing. Okay, so I'm gonna use my custom ColourPop palette. I don't know what this is called IRL, but it says you're dreamy, you're dreamy, and it's like got some hollow and then some like unicorn skin, fake iridescent, touch autofocus cancel. All right, cool camera. And I made this palette. I will tell you what everything is called. I'm gonna take this light bone color and tell you the name without gouging out the color. It is called Hear Me Out. I'm just gonna throw this all over kind of the non-mobile part of the lid, like the brow bone down to the crease. Then I'm gonna go in with a transition color. I'm gonna teach you right now, apparently. Transition color is a color such as this one that is called Wake Up Call. And it's just a shade that is darker than my actual skin tone, but lighter than like a traditional crease color, although you could very well use this in the crease. I see no problem with that. It's just to add a little bit of dimension if you're just doing like a really neutral look. By neutral, I mean like no makeup. But for a look like this, it's gonna be good to transition colors so that you're not going from like, I don't even know what color I'm gonna use, but probably a brown. Go from a brown to like pasty white, right? That's gonna be hard to blend that. So you do a color that's in the middle to kind of help that process. And then I like to put, I should zoom you in. How do I do that? This feels weird. I'm gonna put my transition shade, like if this is my natural crease, which is debatable for some people, I'm gonna put my transition shade closer up to here. That's what works for my eye shape. I have almond eyes that are, oh, that brush has color on it. That's all right. Yeah, because my eyes are either deep set or partially hooded, however you want to frame it, that's what works best for my face, so that it looks like I have more lid space than I actually do. Hopefully that'll make sense when I put it on. So you see this color is like barely showing up on camera, and that's kind of what you want, because it doesn't need to be impactful. It just needs to be the difference between your skin color and whatever colors you're gonna put on your lid, specifically your crease. See? It's not focusing. Cool. There we go. It's not impactful. So don't be like, oh, I need to be a pro at this. God, this lighting is not right. Okay, so I am going to take a flat shader brush, if I can find one, because all of my brushes are still in my brush holder from my wedding and vacation. I was thinking about doing like a recreation of my wedding makeup. So if y'all are interested in that, holler at your girl. I loved it. I thought I looked very pretty. Okay, so I'm gonna use this kind of taupey color called Snake Eyes, which I wonder if Snake Eyes would be in focus. Okay, cool. I have not used this color, so we shall see. Yeah, that's nice. Okay, so I'm just taking that over the mobile lid, which mobile lid is the part of your lid that is like, it actually moves when you blink, whereas like when I blink, this area doesn't move, right? Okay, and then the same on the other side. The color is really nice. My brush is dry. My brush is dry and it's still like really pretty. Good job, ColourPop. Approved. Cool. So we're gonna chill on that one for a second. Stop looking at the viewfinder. I'm gonna go back into my blending brush with the transition color and go back through there just to even everything out. Now we are taking the, what is this? It's a Morphe crease brush. You know, that's about all I can tell you because it has, well, it won't focus. Hey, I learned something new. Yeah, it's just small, it's domed. I have really small eyes, so I need small crease brushes. So this one is actually slightly bigger than what I prefer, but it works, so we live with it. This palette is really nice. I've really enjoyed it. I've had it for maybe a month or two. You go on the ColourPop website. I'll link it in the bottom. The bottom? I'll link it down below. Oh, I'm just taking this color, Feathered, into the crease and outer third of the eye, placing the brush first where you want the most amount of pigmentation. So for me, that's gonna be next to the lash line down here. I'm not gonna go in with the pigmentation right here because that's gonna be hard to blend it out into what I want it to be. So just keep that in mind whenever you're laying down any shadow, but especially like kind of a crease color. Yeah, so I went online, made this palette. I can't remember exactly how much I paid. Maybe between 50 and 60 bucks. And I think I got free shipping and they gave me a free mascara and stuff like that. And I really like it. It's, you know, I designed it, so it's exactly what I need on an everyday basis. And it's really like, I mean, of course it's customizable, but you can add, you know, some face colors if you want. You can do a strictly face palette. You can do strictly eyeshadows. You can do like face powder. So you can do a lot of things with it. It just kind of depends on what you're wanting. I'm just taking that same blending brush. I haven't added any extra product. And just kind of blending it out so that it lays pretty smoothly. I want to build up the crease a little bit more. So I'm gonna go into my Soft Glam palette by Anastasia. Oh yes, that did not help the white balance. And I'm gonna find a really small crease brush. Real Techniques Duo Fiber eye brush. Looks like that. It's duo fiber, so you won't pick up too much product on this part. And then the other bristles can kind of help to blend out to an extent. You can't expect one brush to do all of that. I don't do black anymore, so this is a little scary. And what I do for this is, whoa, okay. I kind of go on a diagonal. So I'm kind of building a shape, but not enough that it's like noticeable. And then because the way my eyelid is, I get like a little skip right there. But don't worry, we'll fix it. But then you can go basically on the lash line and blend that. I'm gonna go back to my Morphe crease brush that still has some product on it and just help kind of feather that in. I'm just taking strokes like that. Okay, and then blending brush. This you can't see as much, but that's why I do concealer and everything after. Okay, now I feel like we need to go back into that original color, that taupey color, and kind of touch that up a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna leave it there for now, and then I'm gonna come back and we'll add some more dimension. But I want to move on to face. Let me zoom out. Okay, so I think today I'm gonna do the Estee Lauder waterfresh double wear waterfresh. I just have this teeny tiny sample. Estee Lauder is great about giving out samples. When I went and bought my double wear for my makeup, I was just like, hey, can I get a sample of that? And they gave me like probably a 3-month supply of it. I was like, okay. Like they gave me like 6 of these. All right, dope. That sounds great. Oh, I gotta go wet this. BRB! So I'm using the Real Techniques complexion sponge. I don't know what they call it. But I like it. It works just as well as a beauty blender, but it's like $6 or $7. I also have the face and body one, which is huge, and I love it. I'm just gonna take some on the back of my hand. Ooh, it's really liquidy, so be careful with that. And then we will stipple that on. Yeah, that's good. So that's the foundation. You can still see everything through it, but I feel like it just helps my color look better. So we're gonna take the Nars Soft Matte Complete Concealer in Creme Brulee Light 2.5. This one. That one. And I'm gonna take a really small kind of pencil brush. I learned this trick from Samantha Ravindall. I love her. If y'all don't follow her, you really should. Unless you don't like her, because whatever. But if you don't like her, I feel like, why are you watching me? She's like funnier than me and actually knows what she's talking about, so that's cool. And I'm just taking, you know, really thin pencil brush onto my actual zits, and then we will blend them out from there. I tried to change the exposure and I took it off recording mode, but you didn't miss anything, just me going, oh no. So dramatic reenactment. Oh no. Acting. You're welcome. Okay, so all that's on my face. I don't even know if that's better. We'll see. And then I like my Real Techniques crease brush. They call it something that I would never use it for. Deluxe crease brush. I would never use this in the crease. This is like the size of my whole mobile lid, so that's pointless. But I do like using it to blend out my concealer. I need to do a little bit of like highlighting. Okay, I'm gonna take my Maybelline Instant Age Rewind because Oh no, I'm almost out. I have to buy more. This stuff's super cheap. I don't like anything else on my under eyes. Oh, this is like dry. Sad. I also like this in my crease. My nose crease. Cute. Love the word nose crease. Ooh, she is beauty and grace. Oh, I still have more concealer on my nose. I'm glad I saw that. Okay, so I like to use my concealer to kind of clean up the shape of my eyeshadow. Concealer is just the best. The best. See? That was much better. Because of my almost 31-year-old under eyes, I have to go directly into setting my under eyes. I can chill on setting my face, but I really like the Hourglass veil powder. This stuff, oh my gosh. I mean, it's definitely an Hourglass product because it's but I really like that it has a little bit of glow to it. Tap out those creases, because on my fine lines it really helps blur it. I have used this as an all-over kind of setting powder and it's fine. It's not going to be my summer powder because it does have that glow, and so it kind of breaks down a little bit faster than normal, but it's really nice. I did this on my wedding day. I put it underneath my makeup. Primer, all-nighter, and then I did a little bit of this on like my pores right there before I did my foundation, and oh my god, it looked so good. We'll see how the pictures turn out, but you know. I'm gonna put a little bit in my nose as well. Not in my nose. That would be weird. MAC Skin Finish. What is this called? Studiofix Powder Plus Foundation. On just a fluffy powder brush. I'm in the color NC15. And I don't like super load it up, but that's just enough to kind of get my face. I'm not really looking to mattify. I'm just looking to set, so I don't need to like go ham. I have to take it down my neck because, you know. Okay, looks good. I'm gonna go back to the eyes a little bit. I'm not gonna zoom in because I'm just gonna hit the under what's that called, the lower lash line real quick. What do I want to do? I'm gonna take that transition shade on kind of a smaller blending brush. This is also from Morphe. It is the M573. This brush, I don't know if I recommend it. It's kind of scratchy and I've washed it several times. Like it feels fine to the finger, but then when I like put it on my eye, it's a little scratchy. Like it's gotten better. I've probably had it for maybe 6 months. And it's better, but I do like that it's tapered. Can you see that? Can you see? Because my eyes are so small, it's really been helpful that it's tapered, but it's not my favorite. I love the shape. Don't like the quality. I wouldn't say I hate it, but I mean, it was cheap, so you know, it's cheap and it works. It's just not the best. But if you know like an alternative to this brush that's cheap and soft, leave that in the comments because that would be dope. Okay, so I'm just taking that same transition shade, running it under my lower lash line. You can barely see it, and that's the point. Same kind of principle. I just want to blend it so that it doesn't look like 2002 eyeliner. And then I'm taking that dark brown color from the ColourPop, kind of a lot. I don't want that much necessarily. But I'm only going to take this on like the outer third of my lower lash line. That was outer half. That was solidly outer half. But I don't like taking it all the way in because my eyes are fairly close together, like close set. Oh no, we're good, we're good. So if I go all the way in with the dark color, it just kind of emphasizes how close they are and makes them look closer and smaller. So the goal is to look awake and like a normal human being, I suppose. So that's what we're doing, and I'm taking this like in between the lashes. Don't be afraid. And then I'm gonna take that Morphe brush again and blend. Okay. I need like a lighter. We're gonna use the Maybelline Lasting Drama Waterproof Gel Pencil in Soft Nude. And it's kind of like a shimmery, I was gonna say champagne color, but it's more of like a shimmery ivory almost. Has a slightly pinky hue to it, slightly metallic. But I'm just gonna put that on the lash line, like the waterline. Not all the way in, but just kind of there. I'm gonna call that good on the eyes. I'm just gonna do a little bit of mascara. Do I want to curl my lashes? I do not want to curl my lashes, I'm sorry. I'm gonna try the ColourPop BFF Volumizing Mascara. I've only used this once. It kind of reminds me of the Better Than Sex. Like it's kind of got an hourglass to it, but like not totally. But I think I've used it once and I don't remember my impression on it, so it's probably not great, but I wanted to give it a shot. It feels really good. It's not like super clumpy. My go-to is the Covergirl Clump Crusher. So I really like the really lengthening mascaras that kind of separate each lash. Yeah, that's nice. That's just one coat. Okay, so this is definitely on the drier side of formulas. So if you don't like dry formulas, I'm not certain that you will like this, but it's not so dry. I feel like Lash Paradise is pretty dry, if I'm remembering correctly, and I don't think this is on that level, but I feel like it's probably gonna flake a little bit. So if it does, I'll probably still use it. I'll just top off some waterproof mascara over it to kind of coat it so that it won't flake. My favorite waterproof mascara is the Covergirl Clump Crusher waterproof, and I painted the top blue because I like the regular. I don't like wearing waterproof on my top lashes if I can avoid it, so I painted it blue with nail polish so that I can remember. So if you're wondering why it's blue, it's because I'm crafty. I'm a crafty little girl. Let's do some lashes. My favorite lash product is the NYX Microbrow pencil in ash brown. I don't need to do a whole lot. Ooh, losing the lid. To my lashes, they're pretty, my brows, they're pretty chill generally. So I just kind of brush them. I like that this pencil is really thin, so I can just get right in there. I don't know why, but I always start at my crease. What is that? My arch. I start at my arch. Lord, I cannot talk. I try to focus on the underside more than the top side. I just feel like that's a little bit more natural looking. And when I get to the front, I just feather it. And blend as you go. Don't wait till you're done to blend. That's a bad idea. Okay, and that's the difference. It's a little bit red in tone, but in real life the tone is like perfect. So I love it. And then I'm gonna take a little bit of brow gel. I'm just gonna do clear brow gel. I'm not trying to get crazy. I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Clear Brow Gel in the color Clear. Let's do a little bit of contour, yeah? I guess I'm doing powder contour since I already set my face. That's cool. I really like the contour in this palette. It is called Spectacle. Now, the one thing that I did wrong with this palette, not wrong necessarily, but that I would do differently, is that this glitter color right here is actual glitter. It's stunning. Oh, you can't see that. It's stunning, but it's the only glitter in this palette, and I put it right next to my bronzer. So on my wedding day I did this. I've done this a couple times. I did this before a job interview. I did not get the job, I don't think, probably not. And then I did this on my wedding day and it was awful but easily fixed. I was like talking and doing my bronzer and I just like bop, bop, boop, 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 boop. And then I realized instead of dipping into my bronzer, I dipped into the glitter and went shoop with the glitter. Oh, it was terrible. But so in retrospect, I probably wouldn't get that color because I don't know when I'm ever gonna. I would probably not get that color again. It's beautiful, it's stunning, I love it. I almost would do like a whole palette of glitters. I don't think they have that many, but love it, it's beautiful. But I wouldn't get it in this palette. Maybe I should just move it, I don't know. But it's gotten glitter flakes all throughout the palette and it's just kind of a mess, but it's so pretty. I don't know. So I'm gonna contour. I take this brush. I think it's another Morphe. Everything is, oh yeah, it's a Morphe. It's just like an angled contour brush. It's kind of fluffy. I've had it for forever, so it's fluffier than it used to be. But I take the like shorter end of it because that's these bristles are gonna be more densely packed than the ones up here. Like these are gonna move around so much easier than these will. So I take the butt of it right into the hollow. Like if that's the hollow of my cheek, I have round cheeks so you can't totally tell. If that's the hollow, I go a little bit up because it's gonna blend anyway. So like that, and then I just take it down towards like my upper lip. I don't angle it towards the corner of my mouth. I just take it towards like, you know, but I don't take it any further than like the colored part of my eye. Okay. This color has a little bit of redness to it, but it's also like, I don't know, it just works for me. I'm gonna take it a little bit around my hairline because I don't actually have a big forehead, but I feel like I do. But it's pretty neutral on the forehead, I feel. Maybe that's just because my forehead is darker than the rest of my face. Who knows? You know what? I want to go for it. We're going to take out the Too Faced Cocoa Contour. This is the, I want to say it's the medium. Yeah, medium to deep. I got the wrong one. I am neither medium nor deep. but I use the medium mocha, and sometimes I'll mix it with deep mocha, but very rarely, and I am not that level of tan. And I'll just put that. See, I have a glitter. I have a glitter. Oh no. Okay. That's a little bit more bronzy. I'm gonna take a little bit over my nose, just on the side. I don't really contour my nose. Oh, stuff smells so good. I don't contour my nose. I just, why? My nose is my nose. I don't really care to. Live your life though. But I will take a little bit on the side just to kind of bronze it a little bit. Just blending. Now I'm going to take the Real Techniques blush brush. I love this blush brush. What do I want to do? I'm gonna do Benefit Dandelion. Looks like that. Is beautiful. This has a good amount of shimmer to it. That barely shows up on camera, but that's alright. In real life, it just looks super natural and glowing. Oh, let's do highlight. Fun. Okay, I'm gonna do the Maybelline Master Chrome by Face Studio. I don't know what that means, Maybelline. Come on, just say it's by Maybelline. It's fine. You're not fooling anyone. I'm gonna get a fan brush. This one is from Morphe. It has no number. Sorry. Oh, this color is Molten Gold 100. It's very gold. But YOLO. I really like fan brushes for my highlight. Sometimes I'll do like more of an eyeshadow style. But I like fan brushes just because they're a little bit more diffused in the placement of it. So I think it's really pretty. I'm gonna do a little bit on the nose. I know some people hate it, whatever. I love it. I think it's cute. I like doing the little exclamation. A little bit on the lip. Okay, and then I need to go back into the eyes. What do I want to do? Okay, in my soft glam palette, I'm gonna take this color. Let's do Fairy right there. It's kind of like a greeny gold. And I'm just gonna lightly put it in the center. Ugh, that's not the color I wanted, but it looks fine. Yeah, and then I'm gonna take, in the ColourPop palette, the color let me explain. It's like a, I don't know, what do you call this? Like a shimmery white. And I use my fingers most of the time. Who cares? Put that there. I'm not gonna highlight my brow bone because I don't feel like it. Deal with it, yo. What else do I need to do? Let's do some setting spray. I'm gonna use the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. This stuff is trippy because it's like really thin. Like that mist is nothing. And when you put it on your face, you like can't feel it. So I never know if it's actually made it to my face. And then I like stop and open my eyes and I'm like soaking wet. So we're gonna try. Hey, not bad. Let's do this Sephora lip liner in Nothing But Nude. This was a sample and it's absolutely fine. So I'm gonna use the Urban Decay Hi-Fi Shine Ultra Cushion Lip Gloss in Gloss Ultra Dew. Is that right? Is that the color? Nope. SPL. I don't know what that would stand for. It's fine. Cool. I think that is the look. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe if you want to hit that bell. Do it. If you want to wait to hit the bell, I understand. I'm gonna try to upload pretty regularly. I don't even know how to edit this, so we're gonna figure it out, okay? Yeah, subscribe. Bye.